Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new, welcome to Life with Boss Lady Fee. I am Boss Lady Fee. Happy Monday, guys. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. To all of my wonderful life getters, guys, I hope everything is going well for you on today. If you will, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you are new here, welcome to the channel, guys, and I hope that you become a part of this amazing community. So I wanted to do a video with you guys today. Let me turn my air down, make sure you guys are able to hear me. I am on my way to the hospital to see a young lady that had visited my church once. She's only been once. Excuse me. I apologize, okay? She's only been once, but she has a relative that is a part of our ministry, and she came. It's been probably, I guess, maybe a couple of months ago she came to visit. And when she left, I didn't think anything else about it or think anything of it. I had went back to the back of the church where she was, and I gave her a hug. And I don't even remember saying anything to her, not that I can remember. I just remember hugging her in the spirit. And so the next Sunday, I think it was, the relative that is a part of my ministry, she said, my niece, all my niece keeps talking about is Miss Felicia, Miss Felicia, Miss Felicia. And she was like, when she gave me that hug, she was like, you just don't understand what happened to me. And I don't remember exactly all of what she said, how she felt and what happened to her. But she just kept talking about me over and over and over again. Her aunt has told me. So I just thought that was such a blessed thing. And to be honest, I've had many people to tell me that. I know a lot of people are anointed in many areas. But for some reason, God just chose to anoint my hugs. Like, my hugs change lives. They say thick thighs save lives, but real hugs save lives too. And I don't know about the thick thighs. I never had none, okay? They've been a little on the healthy side, but I wouldn't consider them thick thighs. But one thing I do know for certain is that these holy hugs do save lives. So anyway, many people have come to my church and they come to just get a hug from me. I also can be like in the grocery store. I remember one day I was at the grocery store and this person came running up to me in the grocery store. I was like, who is this? And they was like, I saw you. I was riding past the grocery store and I saw you getting out, going in, and I had to come back and get a hug from you. Like, I had to. And that has just been such a humbling experience to have people to tell me that, because at the end of the day, I've always been a genuine person. I've always been loving and I've always been caring, but I just never knew that something I consider small, something I consider inadequate, that is something that really changes people's lives, and it does something to their spirit and to their soul. So I just think it's amazing how God operates and how he works and how he puts gifts down on the inside of us. And so that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about how the enemy will keep you blinded. And that's not the case here with me. I'm at the hospital trying to read this sign, y'all. I haven't been to this hospital and God knows when, which is a blessing. Leave that alone. But anyway, that's not the case with me. I'm not blinded or oblivious to the fact that God has anointed me and he has called me. But there are many people that are, and the enemy tries to keep you suppressed and try to keep you sedated to the fact that God has called you to greatness. Not only has God called you to greatness, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hospital main entrance. We got to keep going, okay? I apologize, y'all. I'm losing my train of thought, but I'm trying to read, and I got a car that's busting up behind me, trying to get past, and they still got to come right behind me. Don't you hate when folks do crazy stuff like that? But anyway, yeah, the enemy will keep you blindsided to the greatness that God has on the inside of you, because he knows that if he can keep you blinded and he can keep you blindfolded to your greatness, then you won't operate and you won't heal people that you need to heal. You won't help people that you need to help. You won't do the things that you've been called to do because you're not aware of who you are. And so I just want to encourage somebody today to be aware and know who God has called you to be. Yes, certain situations and circumstances may make you feel sometimes a little bit less than who you are, but know that if God be for you, who can be against you? And not only who can be against you, but I'm gonna tell you who can be against you. The enemy can, but you also can be against yourself, right? Because you're not willing to accept who it is that God has called you to be, because you feel like you don't have enough. You feel like you're not smart enough. You feel like you just don't have it all together. And true indeed, none of us do. None of us do. None of us cross all our T's and dot all our I's, but that's the reason why we have God in our lives to complete the incompleteness in us, okay? God is the completion to our incomplete sentence. With our incomplete, jacked up selves, God is the one that comes in and he makes all of that better. So I was just thinking about, how if I had been an individual that did not recognize or realize my greatness, then when people came up to me, or, when I just reached out to that young lady to give her a hug, realizing, but not realizing that it was going to be such a great impact on her life, I could have just stayed back and sat back and just not operated, and her life would not have been changed. So progressing forward, she had a situation where that has landed her in the hospital, and the relative that goes to my church says that she's been continuously asking for me. Now, mind you, this lady has only met me once. She's only seen me once. She's only met me once, but she's been asking for me over and over again. Excuse me, y'all. So here I am. I just finished eating a little while ago and don't feel like my food has digested properly. But so here I am at the hospital, going to see her. I don't know, if God wants to heal her through me, if God just wants me to come and see her and visit her and be a light in her dark path, because she's in a dark season right now. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm willing to be that vessel. I'm willing to be that girl. So that's what I'm doing, you guys. And like I said, just be aware and just be conscious. Maybe that's the word I should say, which awareness and consciousness is basically the same. Be conscious to the fact of who God has made you to be. It's not about what you have and what you don't have. It's not about who you know and who you don't know. It's about being a vessel and allowing God to use you for whatever platform or whatever season or whatever reason he wants to use you. You know what I'm saying? The gifts and callings are from God. It don't have anything to do with us. So it's not about our adequacies or our inadequacies. It's about allowing God to be God and allowing the light of Christ to shine through us. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get out this video so that I can go on up and see the young lady. I got to get back home and get working today. I've had a pretty productive day, and I want to keep it going that way. So I'm going to go up here, spend a few minutes with her, offer prayer, because that is what she wants. And I'm going to be back on my way home, all right? So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, okay? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so that each and every time I upload a video, you, my life getters, will be the first to be notified, all right? Now, go get your life back and know that Boss Lady Fee loves you, baby.